systems go. The Grizzlies primed and ready to play. We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke. And now we take a brief check at the matchups, our starting five for both teams. And as always, we'll be watching Zach Randolph.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him, when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And I don't know of too many other players who are as solid as he is in the low post. Just watch how many times he'll get his man to go for his fake and leave his feet. He gets him up in the air and takes advantage of it.
Grizzlies will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Memphis. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they like that streak to end tonight here.
Yeah, you know, it's really tough what they're going through right now. The situation they're in, doubt starts to creep in, especially as the losses mount, and that just makes them as a team more and more vulnerable.
You're right, Clark. And, you know, they seem to be in such a terrible state of mind at this point. No confidence. It feels like the players may not be trusting the coaching staff, trusting each other. It's been very disjointed in terms of the style of play that we've seen from them lately.
Now, here is Irving. Following the shot by Tayshaun Prince. He dishes it to Waiters. Cleveland moving it around. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Irving. A 3-ball. They get the rebound. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Conley into the lane. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to Oklahoma City.
You know, you can point to their shooting percentage in the low 30s, guys, if you're looking for the reason that game didn't go their way.
Yeah, I think it's almost impossible to win a game when you're posting a number like that, Steve. I mean, it's just not going to happen.
And Waiters over to help. And the pass to Conley. Now the feed to Prince. The basket drops and gets fouled on his shot. One free throw coming his way.
Good job here, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Well, this is a kind of a mediocre free throw shooting team. They're sitting there at about 73% as a unit.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Allen passes to Conley. Back to Allen. He passes to Gasol. Bynum on him. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Now Cleveland moving it up. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. And when you look at the numbers, impressive.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season. You know, guys, you look at the roster of this Memphis team, and they have a lot to offer. Size and strength inside, playmakers on the perimeter, and improving an outstanding point guard in Mike Conley Jr. But you have to wonder, have they hit their ceiling? Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Well, Clark had talked about the Grizzlies don't have a megastar that other teams do to lean on in crunch time. Steve, you know, they traded the closest thing to that in Rudy Gay last season.
Well, closest thing is right, Kevin. Rudy Gay was not a superstar. He was very, very good, but if he was a true superstar, they would not have moved him. So I think they just felt like they couldn't afford Gay's contract. They wanted to move on and play through their big men, Gasol and Randolph. And I think in the end, probably a wise decision because the team performed very well without Gay anyway.
Here's Allen following the basket by Marc Gasol. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Andrew Bynum.
For the majority of his career, Marc Gasol has been referred to as the other Gasol. But last season, you can make that case that he surpassed his brother Powell in terms of impact on the court.
And Marc Gasol, a little bigger than his older brother Powell, very comfortable at the center position, whereas Powell is a little more of a tweener. They're both obviously so incredibly skilled.
They sure are. I mean, both Gasol's able to play in the high post as passers or jump shooters or down on the low block, and where they can use their array of offensive skills. Pretty impressive to see 2 players like that coming out of the same family.
Now, here is Irving. He had 10 points in the win against Utah.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced getting his own shots and making plays for others.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thank you, Doris.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside Irving.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Now, here's Waiters. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Ryan. And another miss by Cleveland. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Utah Jazz.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Here's Irving. Michael Conley making his last shot. Irving with it. Right now averaging 17 points a game. 6 to shoot. Jay, guarded by Prince. Here's Ryan to stop the drought. Bennett. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Anthony Bennett, 6'8", 240 out of UNLV. Incredibly explosive and athletic. A multifaceted scorer. Shot 38% from long range with the Running Rebels in his 1 season in college, but also an excellent finisher in the paint.
And the second free throw, good. And for Bennett Clark, he's a guy who teams could slot in at either the small forward or I guess even the power forward position.
Well, you consider the wingspan, 7'1", allows him to play bigger than his height would suggest. And I've always said it's not how tall you are, it's how big do you play.
Right.
And his skill set allows him to play on the perimeter, too.
So it's the Cavaliers now. They trail by 3. Irving dishes to Verija. Makes the lead pass. And stolen by Prince. Ball's knocked loose. Conley against Verija. Now here is Conley. Defense is right there. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving leading the charge. And now the Grizzlies fast break. Conley leading the charge. There's the dish to Prince. No luck. Some solid defense there from Irving. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Shot's good.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Irving against Conley. Allen kicks to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got his first points of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively. What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Conley, the pass to Prince. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Waiters grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Feeds to Irving. Kicks it to Waiters. to the middle. Jay. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Davis pulls it down. Here's Prince. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon, even with the deep.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Irving and Waiters, the guards. Jay out there with Anderson Varejao. And it's Bynum in at the center, locking down the middle. The Cavaliers trail by 8. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're getting good balance offensively, too, because they're starting to knock down that mid-range jumper.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Conley's checked in. Pass to Franklin. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Allen. Tries a 3. Cannot hit. Excellent D there from Ryan. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Inside.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. And as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
Franklin gets to Conley. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace, and that was far from it. Well, you know, Mike Conley has always been one of the quickest guards in the league, in my opinion, and just a blur in transition. And for his size, a pretty good finisher with both hands inside.
Bennett's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Now, here's Bennett, averaging 8 points a game. The pass to Ryan. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Bynum. And Conley has always been quick, Steve, but he's learning how to use, it seems like, different gears to get around defenders.
I agree, Kev. The change of pace, he's gotten so good with his right hand, too, not just off the dribble, but he frequently finishes plays with his right hand in the paint, those little runners. So a lot of skill and to go along with that speed.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Bennett setting the pick for Waiters. Bennett, guarded by Prince. Gasol with the steal. Allen against Irving. Allen dishes to Prince. That one off the back iron and out.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
You know, it's really hard to say that Lady Luck hasn't been smiling on the Cavs in the past few years. LeBron was lost a few years back, but ever since then, they've had tremendous luck in the NBA draft lottery and had the first overall pick in 2 of the last 3 years.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Irving. Franklin passes to Conley. This is to Allen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Gasol. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a 3-point play. Going back to what we said about the Cavs, great luck for them indeed with 2 number 1s in 3 years. That's definitely how you turn a franchise around.
Well, you got to make sure you hit on those draft picks. And as of right now, I would say only Kyrie Irving is a sure thing. Dion Waiters, the jury's still out. Tristan Thompson looks like a nice player. He's getting better. And we'll find out with Anthony Bennett.
Irving kicks to Bennett. Pass to Ryan. And stolen by Miller. And now Miller running the floor all by himself. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And front power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now, here is Irving. Ryan, covered by Miller. Ryan, the pass to Bennett. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Irving for 2. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, Jay in that last game against the Jazz got down to business. He had 49 points and was just filling up the stat sheet every way he could, coming away from the contest with a 5-by-5. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogg'ian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Waiters dishes to Irving. Passes it to Ryan. Back to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Irving gets a screen from Waiters. Irving passes to Ryan. He kicks it to Irving. He feeds it to Waiters. Goes up again. Here's Bennett. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And some of these distributors have been very out from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league. Kyrie Irving, number 1.
His first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the
3. Here is Bayless, defended by Ryan. Stolen. Pushing it up. And Miles kicks to Jack. And they take the lead. Jack's got 6. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
Bayless the pass to Aquarium. The Grizzlies with another miss.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
And the basket good. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low. Kevin, not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
And that one's good.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely, here it comes. See if you can stop it. And now we get a chance to see how the Grizzlies are doing in the NBA rankings right now. 2nd in rebounding, 9th in field goal percentage. And as far as fewest turnovers per game, not a strong suit. They've struggled here. Top 20 in the league. Those numbers can get you beat.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Clark. And what jumps out to me is the rebounding, because when you can rebound the basketball as a team, you can stay in every game. Even if you're not shooting the ball well, you rebound, you get extra possessions, and you allow your team the ability to make the comeback.
Pocket 2, tries to save it, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Nuggets. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Memphis, just a couple spots back.
You know, right now for the Grizzlies, they're not just a pleasant surprise this year, Steve. They're a huge surprise.
I don't know anybody who picked them to make this kind of noise from the beginning of the year. They've had a phenomenal run.
And Jack kicks to G. He dishes it to Bynum. The feed now to G. Cleveland moving the ball around. Outside Jack. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
You know, the talk around the Grizzlies about moving has been around for a while, but a new ownership group came in and put that to rest, and one of the first things they did after buying the team was say, hey, the Grizzlies are here for at least 15 years.
Carsall is checked in for Cleveland. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Conley. He passes to Roten. There's the bucket good.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Here's Jack. 11 points in the game. Now the pass to Carlson. No good on the triple. Here's Conley. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 5. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The weekend is in full swing on a Saturday night. Glad to have you along with us. The Cavaliers are playing well up to the break. 2 top-tier teams matched up in this one, giving the fans just what they hoped for. A nice start for Jay. He's got 10 points. He's been getting it done on both ends of the court. Look at the assists. Look at the rebounds. It's all adding up to a great first half. And on the other hand, the Grizzlies are still alive. They're crashing the offensive glass with reckless intensity, tremendous hustle. Marc Gasol playing with confidence. He has 11 points and seems to have a hand in every defensive play. He's all over the court. And that'll do it as the second half is about to start out at FedEx Forum.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Some great work there by Jack. He's got 11 points and a steal. Boy, he's been a big contributor in this one.
Well, this isn't something they're going to see consistently from him, but they are enjoying his performance today.
Prince is the 3 and Randolph the 4. Conley and Allen are the guard set. And it's Gasol at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Irving dishes to G. Back to Irving. Knocked away. Stolen by Michael Conley. Right side, Conley. Prince, the pass to Allen. Allen, left side. Back to Prince. Defended by G. 5 to shoot. Prince misses.
Tayshaun Prince had been a Piston his whole career, guys, and I thought he might end his career there. But last season, he was shipped over to Memphis to replace Rudy Gay. And it's been a hand-in-glove fit because of the blue-collar style of Memphis, and that's kind of how Prince plays, especially at the defensive end.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Randolph lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Randolph's got his first basket. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And Tayshaun Prince, a low-mistake player offensively and defensively.
Yeah, he doesn't turn it over offensively. He can actually play some point forward because of his ball handling ability. And defensively smart. He doesn't gamble. Just uses those long arms to keep you away from the hoop and challenge your shot.
Irving drives in. Here's Ryan. Now the dish to Bennett. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bennett's got 7 points in the game.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Gasol, a screen on Irving. Conley against Irving. Doubled by Bynum. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Now look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
You know, I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Spurs game. Should be a good one.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Alonzo G. Pass to Ryan. Feeds it to Bennett. Jay kicks to Miles. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. And it's good. And now a 10-point Cleveland lead.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Outside Conley. Dishes to Prince. Shoots a fader. That's good. Prince has got 7 points.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Bennett setting the pick for Irving. Passes it to Miles. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Coming out strong here in the 3rd quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Now Conley, averaging 13 points a contest. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Allen outside. Gasol kicks to Allen. Rejected by Ryan.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
He kicks to Irving. He passes it to Ryan. He feeds it to Bennett. Clock at 6. And there's the pass to Ryan. From the arc. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Allen dishes to Conley. It's Prince on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Releases from 15. Tayshaun Prince again. Prince has got 9. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Irving kicks to Bennett. Pass to Ryan. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Carsaw passes to Bennett. Cleveland moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving gets a screen from Bynum. Irving, good. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, their 3-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Here's Davis. The 19-footer is on the money. Davis has got 6.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defender something extra to have to worry about. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
I thought we might see a little defensive adjustment at halftime, but the fast break continues to be effective.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Dives for it.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Looking at the game for James, 15 points and 6 assists.
Tell you what, this guy is just an unstoppable force, guys.
There's been nothing they can do to stop him.
Alonzo G is checked in for the Cavaliers. Both good from the line that time.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Now here's Roden. Back to Davis. From 12 feet out. That doesn't go either for Davis.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Irving dishes to Bennett. Passes it to Ryan. The feed to Bennett. And it's blocked by Gasol. And it's Conley penetrating. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among two guards. While you look at Jay, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And with his skill as a distributor, he'd probably be just as comfortable at the point guard position as he is at his own spot if they had to put him there.
Well, sometimes that need does arise, Steve, so they just plug him into that spot here and there. Certainly gives them some flexibility having him around.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. Conley kicks to Allen. He dishes it to Davis. Shot is off. Nice D from Caruso.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Jack with it. Picked up by Davis. Davis against Jack. Waiters passes to Bennett. Gasol with the steal. Here is Bayless. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Outside Conley. There's the dish to Gasol. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
And Jack, here we go. Feeds it to Bennett. Waiters. Kicks it to Jack. There's the pass to Ryan. It's rebounded by Memphis. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
And, you know, for the Wizards, that's a game they'd really like to have.
Outside Jack. He passes to Ryan. Here's Karasov. Down low. Shot by Bennett. No good.
And you look at Ed Davis out of North Carolina, we know he can be a factor with his defense and his rebounding. I think the question with Davis is, can he be good enough offensively? Will he be able to provide scoring inside?
Here's Allen. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Conley dishes to Allen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Anthony Bennett. Going back to Ed Davis, he just started playing consistent minutes, Clark, with the Raptors when the trade occurred, moving him to Memphis.
Yeah, but you talk about his offensive development, Kevin, playing alongside, other skilled front court players that they've got there. I think he can get better and improve, and really it's a nice fit. Their bulk and skill and his length and shot blocking, that could be a nice combo.
Bennett setting the pick for Waiters. Pass to Ryan. Dishes it to Bynum. Waiters tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Chance here, Kevin, to see where the Cavaliers currently rank in the NBA. First in scoring, first in assists. And they're also number 1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
And here is Conley. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Mike Conley, the number 4 pick back in 2007 out of the Ohio State University. He wasn't an instant star in the NBA, but boy, has he continued to improve year in and year out.
He's perfect from the line this time, and Conley has played his entire career with the Memphis Grizzlies, improving alongside the team.
I feel like he's going to be an all-star before too long. He's the franchise's all-time leader in assists, but I think the stability and the faith that the organization has placed in him has helped him mature and helped him develop into where he is right now, which I think is one of the best point guards in the game.
I would agree.
As he's grown as a player, Andrew Bynum has become more forthcoming with his opinions. which I don't mind. One thing he said last season was that he felt his development was stifled a little bit by playing with Kobe Bryant. And you know what? He might be right.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And going back to Andrew Bynum, certainly he's shown the capability to be a go-to scorer on the low block.
Well, he's an old-school center. I mean, he can throw him the ball in the block. He's got great footwork. He can score with either hand. He's an impossible cover when he's physically right. But that's the question. Will he be healthy? If so, then they've got a guy who can demand double teams down there. Well, Allen is an elite athlete who gives everything he has when he's on the floor. A lockdown defender who's going to bring it the entire game. You better be ready to play when you go against Tony Allen.
Right, lockdown is correct. His whole focus is getting the ball, whether it's loose balls, rebounds, forcing the ball handler on a turnover, a bad shot, all those 50-50 type things, he is right on. Conley kicks to Prince. Defended by Waiters. Prince, the pass to Randall. It's rebounded by Ryan.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Timeout call, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
Outside Gasol. Conley against Jack. Conley dishes to Prince. Clock at 4. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Prince has got 6 points in the quarter.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Waiters off a pitch from Bennett. Waiters passes to Ryan. And the 3 off target.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Conley gets to Gasol. It's Prince on the wing. And stolen by Bennett. Outside Jack. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Conley dishes to Allen. Back to Conley. It's up a 3. Gets it to go. Conley's got 9.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. We take a look at the Cavaliers. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Miami Heat, 4 games back.
Well, right now for the Cavaliers, they've had such a tremendous regular season. I mean, really exceeding even the most optimistic projections. A bit of a surprise, actually.
And with the playoffs right around the corner, they are really excited to see just how far they can go. They're going to get so many chances to win it all, and they have to be in that conversation.
Pass to Gasol. Bynum on him. A fader. No good from Gasol.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ryan, defended by Allen. The shot's good from Ryan. Jay's got 11 in the second half. Jack against Conley. Randolph, a screen on Jack. Prince gets to Conley. Fires from deep. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 12.
Coming up Tuesday, March 4th, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You don't want to miss it.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland. Bryant in a two-guard. Bynum is out there with that. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Waiters in at the three-spot. He gets it to Irving. He feeds it to Bennett. Passes to Ryan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Both shots good from the stripe. And for Memphis, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Conley into the lane. There's the feed to Prince. He dishes it to Randolph. Gets the bucket.
Good defense, but gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Free throw good, Randolph.
You know, it's interesting. Zach Randolph had a few off-the-court issues early in his career, especially when he was with the Portland Trail Blazers. And the Grizzlies gave up almost nothing to acquire him from the Clippers. But they've got to be glad that they did, because he's developed into an outstanding player and really a good teammate as well. He's become a leader of that club.
And so here's Cleveland. They've led by as many as 14 points. The shot's good from Ryan.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Well, and that usually leads to a win. I mean, this is just very efficient offense that we're seeing tonight.
Conley kicks to Allen. Shot is off. Solid defense right there from Bennett. Randolph was asked by someone in the press court, why was he such a great fit in Memphis? He said, it's a blue-collar town. I'm a blue-collar type player. I kind of like that, Clark.
You know, that says it all right there to me, and I would factor in this too, Kevin. His strength and physicality certainly fit with the DNA of that team. Their culture is built on effort and bruising play, and Zach Randolph fits into that nicely.
Conley, the pass to Prince, defended by Waiters. Prince dishes to Gasol. 16 feet away, and that is good.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The Cavaliers leading by 9. The dish to Irving. Feeds it to Waiters. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Irving. The tray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Here's what Memphis has lined up on their schedule. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Prince setting a pick for Conley. Back to Prince. Outside Conley. Memphis moving it around. Prince gets to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
The shot's good from Ryan.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Conley with it. Outside Prince. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Randolph dishes to Prince. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
Something starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Irving gets a screen from Bennett. Irving double team. Waiters guarded by Prince. Irving passes to Bennett. Jay. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Bynum banked in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
The offensive execution, really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
Gasol, a screen on Irving. Conley gets to Gasol. Gets the bucket. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Outside Irving. Bennett setting the pick for Waiters. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Free throw, good. Waiters. Here's Conley. Allen outside. Back to Conley. Prince outside. Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Been a good night for Marc Gasol. He has 15 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And those steals are all the evidence you need of just how high his basketball IQ is. He really sees the floor well defensively.
He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Ryan. A second chance effort, and Barnum with the lead.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically laying.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Conley dishes to Randolph. To the inside, and it's on with the jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
That deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Irving passes to Ryan.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure. You know, a lot of players in this league are so clever with the ball, they can make defenders look foolish. That's what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, he's just a magician with the ball.
And going back to Kyrie Irving, ambidextrous, they say, with the ball in his hand.
He really is. He can go both ways, and he plays with such great pace and energy offensively. Keeps the ball tight on the string, a true point guard, and I think his assist numbers will only climb as the offensive players around him continue to get better.
Steve was saying he was amphibious. I didn't understand that at all. Now here's Randolph, defended by Bennett. Outside Conley, down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14, and he hits the jump shot. Conley's got 9 points here in the second half.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
No good from Ryan.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Allen off a pick from Gasol. Allen gets to Gasol. Outside Conley. And the shot is long. Cleveland leading by 11. Waiters dishes to Irving. Gets it to go. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Randolph, a screen on Irving. Conley into the lane. Prince, right side. Kicks it to Gasol. Goes up low. It's rebounded by Ryan. Jay's got it count. Rebound number 13 with that last one. Outside Irving. possession. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Prince outside. Outside Conley. The pass to Allen. Back to Conley. Shoots from the elbow. That's good. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, clearly they were starting to show signs of fatigue, so coach wanted to give them a second to get their win back.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to his team. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
He passes to Gasol. Bynum on. A 15-footer, and Gasol gets it to go.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Irving gets a screen from Ryan. Irving attacking. Here's Bynum. Gasol with the defensive effort.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Just way too many.
Cleveland leading by 11. Now Irving. Bennett kicks to Waiters. Bennett setting the pick for Waiters. Pass to Ryan. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Jay has got 32 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Randolph, a screen on Irving. Doubled by Bennett. Conley kicks to Allen. Conley up top. He's covered by Irving. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Dishes it to Waiters. Passes it to Ryan. Clock at 6. Irving. Pulls it from the elbow. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Stolen by Randolph.
Well, he's forcing the issue out there, guys. No question. He's really struggling trying to take care of the ball.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Take a look at what Michael Conley's done. He has 15 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
Yeah, he really is. He's always looking to make the passes. Head up, eyes up, trying to find the open teammate.
And Conley drops them both. .151 left in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Ryan the pass to Irving. He feeds it to Bennett. The pass to Ryan. Just 5 on the clock. He kicks to Waiters. Shoots. And then it's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here are the Grizzlies now. And it's Conley penetrating. Allen kicks to Conley. And the first one drops. And Conley drops them both.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunity.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Here's Bynum, rejected by Gasol. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That will get him his fourth foul of the game and give the bonus. We'll head to the line for 2. So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And Gasol comes to help. Inside, Ryan the pass to Bynum. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted to win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
Shots good by Waiters.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Conley dishes to Prince. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Ryan. The three. Tries again. Misses at the rim.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Jane.